beautiful rainbow. At about a pound and a half, 2 pounds, 17 and a half inches or so. Beautiful fish. This is a stock lake, so this is a triploid fish, stocked for the fishery, great eating. This guy just slammed my mice tail power bait by Berkley. It's a great setup. I got out there on the float. I'll show you how I set that up. Yeah, baby. Let's go. So here's my secret for the day. It's pretty calm out here. Windy this morning, but the wind's died down. Rain stopped. Sun's trying to peek out. The fish are cruising, and they're hitting really hard. So what I'm doing is I'm actually putting a power bait mice tail. Small. This is 3/8 of a centimeter, pretty small power bait, and I'm putting it on a 10 hook, and I'm just feeding it through. This one's kind of wrecked, so I'll do a new one. So I got a number 10 hook. This particular one, you don't need this, but it's got the barbs on the shank. I like that because it helps hold the power bait on there. So pretty simple. Feed that in there. Try to get that some of the tail up. Just so that, kind of like that. And then I put halfway up the tail, then I poke it through. There you go. That's it. Tie it onto your line. I'm using a 10-pound fluorocarbon on some ultra light rods, and then I got a couple small split shots, and I'm using a I'm actually just using a float, inline float that can go up and down my line, and then I got a bobber stopper at about 8 feet. So I cast it out there and I let it sit. It'll the little split shots will drop it down. Like the tail gives it a lot of movement. We'll drop it down to 8 feet. Bobber stopper stops it, and I just let it float there. There we go on the mouse tail. These things are just slamming it. A lot of fun. Check it out. Using one of my daughter's fishing rods I bought her. It's Beautiful fish. They're just slamming that mouse tail. No fooling around. That thing's down in its throat. I guess he's heading for the barbecue. It's an interesting day. I've been anchored most of the day after perch, but I seem to be having more luck with the rainbow trout. So as you can see, I'm just kind of sitting here. I got the bobber out with the mice tail that I showed you, and on the other side I got a small jig with a piece of worm, and I'm just bouncing that on bottom. I'm having fun because I can see the fish on the fish finder. I can see my jig bouncing. It's almost like ice fishing, but sitting in the boat. Having a great time. Bit wet. Rain's come back. It's about 2 in the afternoon. Another hour or so, and see if we can get some better video footage. It's hard when you're sitting still like this. So you can see my jig just had just above 12 feet, and now you can actually see some fish coming off the bottom, probably some perch. So what I'll do is I'll start jigging the line. You can see I'm jigging my line. The top mark is the split shot sinker, and of course the bottom is the jig that has a piece of worm on it. So just do this, try to get you can see there's a fish on the bottom. Try to get him to bite. Sometimes if you stop, that's enough to entice the strike. They're right on it now. There's the fish coming up now. I'll stop. I mentioned this lake is stocked with some nice Pennask rainbow trout every year. Thanks for joining me. I'm Real Russo. Let's go!